Hello, everybody. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or Instagram, wherever you see it, it's going to be posted on both. We are going to be, I don't know if I can get this in the camera. We've got two things to open today, if it'll show. One of them is terribly showing. One of them is the Celebrations 25th Anniversary lunchbox. Comes with a couple of promos. And the other one is going to be an ETB, ignore the ibuprofen bottle in the background. Forgot about it, but 25th anniversary playmat to go off of as well. I've been itching for something to open and thinking about it at least. The lunchbox I don't think is something that's going to retain too much value, keeping it sealed. If it does, it's something that would take, years and years. And not that I'm somebody who's just trying to flip everything that I get, but I think when it comes down to it, anything I keep sealed, I'm going to try from here on out. Things that I'm going to keep sealed are going to end up being more, I guess, quote unquote, like unique items that I'm going to keep sealed. Like a few weeks ago, I picked up one of the new like Evolution pin boxes. I got the Flareon one. That one I managed to get just for barely like over retail price, and that's something I'm going to keep sealed at least for a while. The lunch boxes, especially because they're still printing Celebrations, these aren't terribly hard to find. Hopefully the promos are in good shape because I've seen some people's not be. The ETBs are a little difficult to get, I guess. I still have one that I'm going to keep sealed, but this one I've just been itching to open it because I've been seeing some of the Gold Star Greninjas get graded, and some of the ones that are like PSA 10s and 9s are selling for quite a good chunk of change. And I've got two already that look pretty close to a 10. So I figured adding a third one since I've already got it. Even if I can get those 3 cards graded, that justifies what I spent on the ETBs, which I did get all the ETBs retail price. I got a Target restock back like in December. But we're going to be opening up everything today, sleeving some of the good stuff. Hopefully we get some good pulls, not just in the with the promos, but hopefully we can get some of the good like Celebrations pulls. Hopefully we can get some of these other packs that come with the stuff, at least like a full art or something with it. Making sure I have everything out of here. This is actually the first lunchbox of the Celebration stuff that I opened, or that I have opened. That's just a notepad, and then there's just that. Alright, so I'm not really worried about that. So let's look at the promos first. So you do get a oversized like gold coin, and I'm not the first person to open one of these, so some of this stuff I'm sure you've already seen, but I'm going to go through it while I have the camera and everything up. I am going to try to be very careful with these because the plastic that they put these things in is really annoying. As I drop the fucking card. Excuse me. I'm going to try to... Which way should I do it? Ooh. That was more difficult than it needed to be. And then we've got the Hydreigon C. Oh, man. I'm sorry if this is not looking too great on camera for a second. I really hate that plastic. I know I'm not the only one. And I know I'm not the only one that complains about it, but that plastic is very annoying. Alright, so I've got sleeves for everything. And I do have some top loaders in case we pull anything super crazy. But we will look at those first. And and it looks like I got pretty lucky because the centering on these does not look bad at all. It actually looks really good. And I've seen some people that pull these out of the lunchbox, and they're not only are they kind of like chipped, and actually the centering on this one looks really good. A little bit of a white flake down there at the bottom. The camera's not picking up on it too much, like right there, but not bad for the Hydreigon. I think I like the Mimikyu the most out of these three. So if I could get that one in like really good shape, that would be, I think, the one of the three that I like the most, just because it has that gold border. But now that I'm sitting here looking at it, this one is centered pretty nicely as well. A little off from top to bottom, but left and right looks good. A little bit of white on this one. Nothing crazy, but that's what they get for putting them in those plastic things. This one is one I hope doesn't have any whiting on it. Just because I really like the gold border on this one. That one's centered pretty nicely too, actually, now that we're sitting here looking at it. The back is off-centered very badly, so that kind of sucks. But the front looks nice. Well, drats for that. Alright, let's hop into these packs. We'll do like the regular sets first, and then the celebration sets. The celebration sets we're just going to fly through because everybody knows what those look like. A code card there for anybody that wants it. The celebration sets, again, I'll fly through those fairly quickly because we know what we're looking for in there. We've got a Vivid Voltage pack that we'll start with. Another code card. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a little bit of whiting on that, on one of those, so I'm hoping that that's not one of the good ones. Got a Psychic, Memory Capsule, make sure I'm in the camera, Go-Goat, Ferrothorn, Execute, Eevee, I like that card, Woobat, Arrokuda, Seedot, Reverse Hollow of a Wooper, and a Drapion V. So nothing crazy, but at least we got a V hit out of the gate. Battle Styles next. I think the card out of this the most I would want would be God, I can't speak. I think the Tyranitar card, that full art Tyranitar card. Code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. The alternate art Tyranitar would be the big thing I would want. I believe there's a Dragonite in here too. Darkness Energy, Gliscor, Bruno, Mustard, Lickitung, Woolly Stitched Woobat, if you can see that. Remoraid, Onyx, Mawile, reverse of a Murkrow, and a Hollow Entei, which is pretty nice. That's a rare. I will keep that. That's pretty nice. Alright. And then out of the lunchbox, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 6 celebrations packs. I got a lot of the big hits like that you want out of these from my first like run of getting celebrations. So I'm not. I mean, I got extremely lucky, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. I still need a Charizard. Never got one of those. I still need the Gold Star Umbreon. And there's a few of the others that aren't like crazy, but it would be nice to have. So we got Reshiram, Kyogre, And a Zekrom. I needed the, I mean, not a Zekrom, a Reshiram. I needed this one. I need the Zekrom as well. So that's nice to have. And then a Zamazenta V. That's actually really nice. And the centering on that looks pretty sick too. It's not, I'll show that code card in a second. Centering is pretty nice on the front and back. So that is actually really nice. I'll sleeve that in a second. You got the Zamazenta and code card. All right, let me sleeve. Where are my sleeves? Let me sleeve that. That looks nice. And just for the giggles of it, we'll sleeve this Entei real quick. And I will go back over everything at the end. That Drapion V. I'll summarize the lunchbox, and then I'll summarize the lunchbox and the ETB separately. Ooh. All right. Second pack. Any magic out of it? We got a Cosmog. We got a Yveltal, however you say it. Dialga. Ooh. And a full art Professor's Research. So we'll sleeve that. Code if you want it. Actually, let me just put a couple of these down right here. So again, the Charizard, not necessarily just like value-wise, because the value of it has gone down tremendously, but that's actually really nicely centered too. I don't know if y'all can see that. Professor's Research has not necessarily been like a quote-unquote hard card to pull from Celebrations, but its pull rates don't seem to be like awful, but there's a lot of people who have just had shit luck trying to get it. Really crappy luck. We'll do the code card first. Get it out of the way. Cosmog, Lugia, Yveltal, so no classic, and a Solgaleo. So that's the first, like, quote-unquote non-hit, which is, I mean, that's kind of shocking, to be honest. That's pretty good luck from the packs so far, I would imagine. Another code card. Feel free to comment what your luck has been with the lunch boxes. This is the first one that like I said, the first lunchbox specifically for 25th Celebrations that I've opened. Yveltal, Kyogre, classic card. Can we... Oh, the fire. I saw the red and I got a little nervous. I thought it was a Charizard. And a regular Professor's Research penny sleeves sticking to my arm. Man, I got a little knot in my stomach when I saw the red. All right, code card again. We've got the Cosmog. Let me get back in the camera here. Palkia. Classic. It is classic. The Gyarados. There we go. Dark Gyarados. I actually have and a Lunala. I actually have a copy of that card, like the actual pre-release copy of that. Like the original version of that. The centering on that is actually pretty good. On the front, at least. The back doesn't look too bad. Pretty good overall, actually. No whiting on it either. Alright, last pack from the lunchbox. Can we get a Charizard? The code card did not come out of the pack. How is that possible? Don't know. Code card, there you go. Alright. Zekrom. Cosmog, come on. Nope. Xerneas. And a Solgaleo. Alright, so let's recap the lunchbox real quick, and then we will break open the ETB. So, we have Dark Gyarados. We got a full art Professor's Research. We got the Reshiram, which was another card that I needed. We got a Hollow Entei out of the Battle Styles pack. A Drapion V from that Vivid Voltage pack. And then the 3 promos, Mimikyu, which looks good on the front, but again, terribly, terribly centered on the back. The Light Toxtricity and the Hydreigon C. Ooh, I just shook everything, didn't I? Alright, so we got that. Close that out of the way, or get this out of the way. However we want to word it. Get these code cards out of the way. And this will all be stuff that is edited. So, as you can see, just to show everybody, this is sealed. This is not sealed. So we are popping this bad boy open. Again, the main thing I'm hoping comes good out of here is I hope that the Greninja Gold Star is in good shape. That, truthfully, is the reason that I'm opening this thing. Because I have already opened 2. So I'm not necessarily opening this because I just am terribly, terribly in love with Celebrations. It is a great, great set, but I've opened a lot of it already. Where are my things? So the ETBs in this are actually, or the Celebrations ETB, if you could get it for retail, was actually a really good value for what you get, especially since you get a promo. And no crimping. The front is a little off center. The back is not bad. I wasn't even showing the camera. So plastic is a little crumpled up. A little bit of glare because of the plastic, but slightly off center in the front. Not bad, but you can see like the top to bottom is a little bit off. It's a little hard to tell with the plastic and my lighting, but the back is not badly centered at all. So that's good. I'm happy with that. And then we have all of the packs. I think there are 15 total packs, maybe even more. There might be more than that. There are, oof, it's a little crumpled up. They're not in order either. So it looks like I've got 1 Chilling Reign, 2 Darkness Ablaze, 1 Battle Styles, 1 Vivid Voltage, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Celebrations packs. So we're going to start with, where can I put this? We're going to start with Vivid Voltage this time. Sort of do the same run. We'll go through the like the main sets of stuff first, see what we get, and then we'll finish. Code card. We'll finish with the Celebrations, and hopefully we get a decent hit. We got Psychic, League Staff, Charmeleon. I have pulled this in a reverse. Pincurchin, Fanfy, Duskull, Electrike, Pineco. I like that, a little trippy. Mudbray, reverse of a Joltik, and a Hollow Zygarde. I have not pulled this yet, or seen that. I don't think I've seen that card. That's actually kind of cool. I'm sure it's not some highly sought after card, but I like the artwork on that. So we're going to sleeve that and keep that. Let's go Battle Styles next. Chilling Reign, and then the Darkness Ablaze. Darkness Ablaze, there's really only one card we're looking for, and that's that Charizard VMAX, which I have pulled. Code 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have pulled that Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze. Cheryl, Rapid Strike Energy, Phoebe, Galarian Mr. Mime, Focus Camera, Scatterbug, Yamper with a Pokeball in his mouth, Lickitung, Remoraid with an Octillery in the background. Don't know if y'all have seen that. Reverse Holo of a Timber, building a house, and a Pavilion for the rare, non-holo rare. Chilling Rain. Have not pulled any of the big hits from Chilling Rain. Haven't opened a lot of Chilling Rain, but out of what I have opened, code card. Out of what I have opened, have not got any of the big hits, which is a little disappointing. But again, I haven't opened a whole lot of it, so Crabominable, Crabominable, Doctor, Ledian, Ghastly, Cubfu, Hatena, Sobble, Bone Sweet, Reverse Holo of a Galarian Farfetch'd, and can we get a big hit? No, we can't. A non-holo Malamar. Alright, 2 Darkness Ablaze. Hoping for a hit out of one of these. Code 1, 2, 3, and 4. So far, that lunchbox has been, I feel like, a better value. I got a lot of hits out of that lunchbox. Dedenne, Vibrava, Corvisquire, Mareep, with a house in the back. Houses in the background. I thought that was a Pokemon. Snubble, wearing a coat, it looks like, but that's just him. Tauros, Rookidee, Galarian Mr. Mime, different art. Reverse Holo of a Panpour, and a Holo Tyranitar. Anything Tyranitar, I will take in sleeve any day. If you don't know, now you do. Tyranitar is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Him and Dragonite are a little bit of a tie. Not bad centering. Not the most valuable card in the world, but not bad centering, and I'll take it just because of who it is. Last pack of Darkness Ablaze. Code 1, 2, 3, and 4. Metal Energy, Rare Fossil, Simisage, Simipour. Third one would have been cool. Feebas, Passimian, Fletchling, Wimpod, Grimer. That almost looked like a holo. Reverse Holo of a Jigglypuff and non-holo Arctivish. So honestly, a little disappointing with that, but not the worst thing in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 shots at some of those other cards that we wanted. The Charizard out of here would be cool. The Gold Star Umbreon. Another Mew would be cool. I actually pulled 2 of those. Code card, let it focus. I pulled 2 of those Mews when I was first opening up Celebrations, which was extremely lucky because that seems to be one of the hard cards to pull. Cosmog, Yveltal, Rocket's Admin, not bad. And a full art Professor's Research again. So I will sleeve the full art. Full arts are always something I will sleeve. The Rocket's Admin is not really worth a whole lot. The Professor's Research I don't think really is either. But full art stuff, full art trainers have been really popular lately. And I feel like they've started making, the Pokemon Company knows that because they've been making more full art trainers, it seems like. Code. Come on, Charizard. Xerneas. Ho-Oh. Palkia. And a Zacian V. Alright. Hopeful but not too hopeful or overly hopeful. Oop. Throwing things at everybody. There's a code card. Badoop doop. Yveltal. Lugia. A Mew EX. I will take that. I have one of these already, but this one actually looks a little better centered than the one that I've got. And a Lunala, so I will take that for sure. Need more sleeves. Nothing yet that I've seen that I want to top load. A very nicely centered Charizard would be one of those. If I could get that Charizard, then I will have obtained all three. The Charizard is definitely the hardest of the three. Blastoise, seemingly the easiest, because I have multiple copies of that. Dialga, Cosmoem, Cosmog, and a Pikachu. Old school Pikachu. I almost said Pikachu V. Just the old school full art Pikachu V. Pretty nicely centered, actually. I'll sleeve that just for the heck of it. Where is the sleeve? The opening for the sleeve. So showing it again, just so you can see. Alright, this pack is a little, got bent in my pack. Not the cards, but the, just the top of that ended up getting there. Ooh, that code card has some whiting on it. Good thing code cards aren't worth a thing. Code. Alright. I'm feeling a Charizard. Groudon. Lugia. And a Solgaleo. I'm feeling it. How many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left. Another code. Alright. Reshiram. Lugia. Come on. Birthday Pikachu. This one is nicely centered. I do have a couple copies of this, but that centering is pretty nice. And a Surfing Pikachu V. This one's actually really nicely centered. That, honestly, that could probably come back as a 10 if I were to be able to not pay $100 to get it graded. That one stands a pretty good chance at getting graded as a 10. That would be kind of cool. If I can ever get like PSA or anybody's like, if I can catch one of those sales where they do like $5 and $10 cards being graded, I will send that in just for the shits and giggles of it. Ho-Oh, Xerneas, Kyogre, Solgaleo. We're hitting some dud packs here. 3 more chances. Three more shots. Code. Groudon. Zekrom. Palkia. And a Flying Pikachu VMAX. So we'll sleeve that as well. Flying Pikachu VMAX. 2 packs. 2 packs. Come on. Big hit. Big hit. I wouldn't mind another Mew. I really want the Charizard just to be able to complete all 3. And the Umbreon would be really sick as well. Here we go. Ooh, could it be a Venusaur? Yes, it is. And that one is the best centered one that I have pulled. I will probably be keeping that one just for the fact that it's centered extremely well. Centered extremely well. Sorry. Centered very, very well. That one actually will get a top loader too. Of course, being a reprint, it's not something that will probably ever, be worth the same amount that the original base set one is worth. But the other one that I have pulled, the centering is not that great on it, so I actually am pretty happy with that. Alright, last pack. I would be even happier with a Charizard, Umbreon, or another Mew. Can't complain if it's not a Mew though, because I got extremely lucky with the two that I was able to pull. One of them I ended up selling on eBay. So wherever you're watching this video, I'll find a way to link it on Instagram. I'll just put it in the description of the post. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put my eBay link down below. That way you can take a look at what I have if you want it. Zekrom, Lugia. So this is our last chance at the Charizard or anything from the Classic Collection. Ah, Ho-Oh. Dang it. Dang it. Once I saw that it said Sacred Fire, I knew that it, once I didn't see its other move. Dang. What a way to end it. So, let's recap the ETB real quick. We got the Gold Star, Greninja, sealed. Probably send it off. My other ones are a little bit better centered than this one, but we'll still probably send it off because, or once the prices come down a little bit, I'll still send it off just because of how expensive those cards are graded well enough. So out of the ETB, we got the Gold Star, which is a given. We got a Flying Pikachu VMAX, a very nicely centered Birthday Pikachu, which I'm going to put in a top loader actually. Full Art Retro Red Cheeks Pikachu, a Mew EX, Professor's Research Full Art, which we pulled from the lunchbox as well, Tyranitar Holo from Battle Styles, and a Zygarde Holo, which I have not seen from Vivid Voltage. Oh, and the very perfectly centered, quite possibly a 10 Venusaur. Something was on the E, but it's on the top loader. And a very nicely centered Venusaur. I almost said VMAX, just base set reprint. So very nice from that. Overall, best card. Honestly, I'm really happy with this. Raw, it's not worth a whole lot, but I'm very happy with that because it's centered very well, and the other one I have is not. And this Birthday Pikachu is actually very nicely centered as well. So if prices go down and I can get some cards graded, I will get that graded for sure, just for the hell of it. But that's really nice. All right. That is all I have to open. If you liked the video, if you liked some of the openings, always appreciated. Leave a like, some kind of comment. Doesn't matter what it is. Let me know of the cards that we ended up pulling, what was your favorite. Let me know what kind of luck you guys have had in the lunchbox, any of the ETBs you've opened. I know Celebrations is a little bit moving on, but they're still printing it. People are still getting it in stores. Any Target and Walmart you go to is selling out of everything they have. So, not just Celebrations, but everything, right? So, let me, out of everything we pulled today, let me know what card, maybe you're missing it. Maybe it's a card you've pulled a lot. Let me know what card was your favorite from what we pulled. And I will see you guys in the next one.